This checklist will allow you to have an edge over other applicants and allow you to be prepared for the SOAP. So be sure to watch this video until the end to maximize your chances of matching. But first, you must ensure that you are eligible for the SOAP. If you registered for the main match and have an NRMP ID, you can start your medical training on July 1st. And if you were partially or fully unmatched in the main match, then you are eligible to participate in this year's SOAP. You will be notified if you are SOAP eligible on March 15th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So one of the most important things that you have to do on your checklist is to improve your application. In 2020, 11,816 applicants were SOAP eligible. However, only 1,687 of these applicants were chosen in the SOAP. So if you want to increase your chances of matching, it is imperative that you prepare adequately for the SOAP. You can improve your application by ensuring that you add your ECFMG certification if it's not already there, as well as any other additional USMLE exam scores that you have attained, as well as revising and updating your personal statements and letters of recommendations. Another key thing that you must do is to ensure that you have a US phone number if you are located outside of the United States. During the SOAP, applicants are contacted through email or phone. But the most common way of programs contacting you is by phone. So it is very, very crucial that you have a US phone number if you are located outside of the United States. And you can use services such as Skype and MagicJack to have US phone numbers. But to really emphasize this point, I want to show you some data from last year. So if you look at this pie chart, you can see that 61% of applicants accepted offers from programs, while 35% rejected offers from programs, and a little bit over 2% their offers expired. The key thing to note here is that if you are located outside of the United States and you don't have a US phone number, chances are that this may work against you if you do not have a US phone number, because at this point, program directors would not be able to contact you, so you could neither accept or reject an application, or the offer could expire. Remember that for this year's SOAP, there are 4 rounds, and each round lasts 2 hours. So if you do not accept or reject an offer in that 2-hour period for a specific round, then automatically that offer will be expired. And an expired offer will not be offered to you again. If you have any more questions or concerns about the SOAP, chances are that I answered them in my previous video titled Answering All Your Questions About the 2021 NRMP SOAP. I'll be sure to link that video in the description below so that you can watch it. The next thing that you need to do is update your personal information. So let's say that you are overseas and then you get a US phone number. That's great. However, if you do not update your personal information and add your new US number into your contact info, then programs won't be able to contact you. So always update your personal information and triple check it to ensure that the number is accurate and your email address is accurate. A vital part of preparing for the SOAP is knowing the SOAP data. This will allow you to predict what specialties will more likely participate in the SOAP so that you can adequately prepare. Now here we see some data from the 2020 SOAP. As you can see here, preliminary surgery had the most number of positions available. And in second, internal medicine, then family medicine, then transitional year, preliminary medicine, and then pediatrics. So pediatrics had a total of 50 positions available in the soap, and for all other specialties that you can think of, they had less than 50 positions available. Some even had less than 10 positions available. Specialties like psychiatry, pathology, and OB/GYN, they had a limited number of positions available in the soap. So knowing this data allows you to adequately prepare for your chances of matching in the soap, and also so that you can tailor your application to the specialty that you will be applying to. Another important thing that you must do is to set an alarm. So, like I said before, the soap has 4 rounds, 2 hours each. So, my recommendation is that you set alarms to remind you to check your emails, ERAS, and your phone at regular intervals. Another important reason why you should set an alarm is so that you can remind yourself that the soap, all the times that you see relating to the soap, is in Eastern Standard Time. The last thing that you want to happen is that you are in a state where it is Central Standard Time or Mountain Standard Time, and you have the timing completely wrong. So ensure that you set alarms at Eastern Standard Time to remind yourself of key times for the soap. And if you are enjoying this content so far, please be sure to power up the like button, hit subscribe, and that notification bell so that you never miss another video like this. Now, this is probably the most important thing that you must do on your checklist, and that is to apply on time. So on March 15th at 11 a.m., applicants can see the list of programs participating in the SOAP. And by noon that day, they can start applying to those programs. And on the same day at 3 p.m., these programs can start to review applications and start contacting the applicants. So it is highly, highly encouraged that you apply to all 45 programs on that day so that you do not miss the opportunity to have your application reviewed by programs and being added to their preference list. And that brings me to my next point, which is crucial. Every applicant must make a plan. Because based on what I said, you have 11 a.m. where you see the list of programs, and then by 3 p.m., programs start reviewing those applications. So you have between 3 to 4 hours to research and select the 45 programs that you will be applying to. So you must make a plan where your process is very, very efficient. If you plan on applying to preliminary surgery or internal medicine or family medicine or any of these specialties that you see here on this graph, as you can see, many programs are available for applicants to apply to in these different specialties. And of course, this is a great thing because it increases your chances of matching. But it is also more work because you have to research more programs and choose all of these programs very, very carefully to add to your very short list of 45 programs. So it's very important that you plan ahead and that you prepare. And if you want to see a video about how to research programs, be sure that you are subscribed to my channel and also click the notification bell so that you can be notified of when a new video is uploaded, because I will be posting a video about how to research residency programs. And the next thing that you must do is always have a plan B or preferably a plan C and D as well. Because what if your internet just goes out? What will you do then? What if there is a power outage? What if there's no data on your phone? Like, you have to think about what could go wrong and then have contingencies for how you would address those situations. If you are new to my channel, this is actually my 4th video about the soap. So if you want to learn key details of how you can improve your application to impress programs and to get that call with an offer, then be sure to check out my playlist about the NRMP SOAP. But as always, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to power up the like button, hit subscribe, and that notification bell. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!